Our daughter was 11 months old.
It's the kind of morning a parent never forgets.
Millie was sitting on my wife's lap on the couch, just sheet white, super lethargic, belly breathing and grunting like 90 times a minute.
Cole Burdett knew what to do next.
And so we rushed her to the Children's South Campus because it's the closest pediatric hospital to us.
The ER doc at Children's South told them Millie needed more care than the Highlands Ranch Hospital could provide. They needed to get her to Children's main campus in Aurora. And the doctor said he was ordering a helicopter.
When you take a child to the hospital, you are putting her in the care of experts. It's not a democracy. They just tell you what they're going to do, and you say, yeah, absolutely, do whatever you need to do to get her better.
The ride was 8 minutes long. Millie hooked up to a BiPAP machine to help her breathe the whole way. She got to Aurora, went straight to the pediatric ICU, where she recovered and was released a few days later.
So it was just a super scary morning for us.
The next scary moment came a few months later when the bill for that air ambulance came.
We got this $60,000 bill in the mail, and we're like, this is strange, like we have insurance.
Cole called his insurance company, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And they're like, yeah, we're not paying for this.
A letter in the mail a few days later confirmed it. It said Millie didn't meet some of the 5 criteria she needed to meet in order to take an air ambulance. Specifically, Anthem said she wasn't sick enough.
Everywhere on the chart, it said she was critically ill, needed transfer to higher care.
So they appealed, sending along those charts. They were denied again. This time the insurance company said a ground ambulance would have done the job.
When a family's in a hospital with a critically ill baby, like, you're not going to pull out your insurance handbook and be like, hey, hold on, doc. We need to make sure that we're ticking all these boxes before we order this helicopter.
One more appeal, one more denial.
It's frustrating because this has been drug out over a year. We've had this massive bill hanging over our heads.
So they called us.
I'm not sure I know of any family in our socioeconomic situation that has 60 grand just to drop on a medical bill.
Anthem told Steve on Your Side that this whole thing was the result of a flub by the hospital, which never got authorization for an air transport. Quote, we rely on healthcare providers to provide accurate information when submitting claims. Unfortunately, this did not occur in this case. Children's wouldn't directly answer our questions about that authorization issue, only saying they have a process in place to help patients with appeals for insurance denials. Amazingly, after the Burdett's spent the better part of a year going back and forth with their insurance company, just a couple of days after Steve on Your Side contacted Anthem, Anthem agreed to pay the claim.
We're just a family that is trying to do everything right for their kids.
Now they're hoping other families hear this story and know how to react in that scary moment.